Your identity? Unnamed humanoid. Your objective? Collect the rings. The reason? I don't know. Because it's fun? If you're looking for the humanoid's motivation, well, this probably isn't a game for you. But if you're down for a retro punch square to the face, this ode to the old school leaves one hell of a bruise. It's a right hook of retro. It's Crosstown for the Xbox 360. Since it was released in 2009, you might call this an old game by downloadable standards. And since it looks like it's running on an Apple IIe, it feels even older. This is another one of those games I like to refer to as modern retro. New releases that take inspiration, and in some cases entire concepts, from bygone eras of game design. But what makes this one unique is how genuine it feels. If you told me Crosstown's actually an obscure late 70s arcade game, I'd have no reason to doubt you. Unless your fingers were crossed, in which case you're a jerk. So Crosstown is this weird city with 40 different levels. Evidently in the future, cities have levels. It's your job to collect 4 rings scattered across each of them, which is easier said than done when you're being chased by meaners and aggregators and dog dozers and bounce backs and what's next? Snozwangers and vermicious canids? See, just about every level introduces a new enemy with new abilities, some of which really force you to change your approach. In fact, things kind of start off slow, with your enemies confined to the maze the same way you are. But it's not long before new foes are walking through walls and creating new ones and blowing others up. And that's when things get really frantic, and Crosstown shows its true colors. In fact, in some of the later levels, you have to deal with enemies that create walls, destroy walls, expel lasers, and spawn walking explosives, all the while dodging the occasional laser of your own, which comes back at you if it goes off screen. So, will you rage quit? Probably. Will you swear at your television? Oh, for sure, but in a good way. And yeah, Crosstown is infuriating, but that's in a good way too. Factor in its endless mode and multiplayer, this is actually a nice little package for such a retro game. It even has a special ending, for those of you who finish the game without dying. Good luck with that. It's Pac-Man meets Robotron meets torture! In a good way.